Clashers Turin56 from iKonik here, bringing you another base breakdown video. And I thought it'd be fun to do it a little bit differently this time. Instead of how I normally do this, which is to do my base breakdown portion of the video after I've attacked it, and after I already know for sure where all the traps are, I'm going to do it before I've attacked this base. This will be a fresh base that no one has attacked yet, so I don't know for sure where all the traps are. I have guesses, and these guesses are what I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to show you my plan based on what those guesses are. So, I'm going to Hogowiwi this base. There are potential doubles on this base, but I'm pretty sure I can eliminate the ones that make sense. Start off with the Teslas. I think this guy is really telegraphing his Teslas. I'd be so surprised if they weren't in these four chambers here. He just put a lot of effort into these walls to make them so perfect like that, that it makes me think that's where the Teslas are. And it also fits with how most people like to keep their Teslas close to their town hall. So that's where I'm guessing they are. I'm like 95% sure that's where those are going to be. So that's what I'm basing my plan on. As far as the big bombs go, if this guy's going to have doubles, they really only make sense to me in two places, and even then not all that much. So one would be right there. Which is still kind of a weird one because it's definitely possible to only trigger these one at a time if the hogs are traveling back and forth between these. And the other spot would be this right here. That would work pretty effectively if the hogs were traveling between the wizard tower and the Tesla, or maybe even the wizard tower and the cannon. I suppose they could be shifted up a little bit more here, and that would work between there. But both of these places just don't. I just don't know. I don't think they're truly effective as pairs in either of those locations. There's one other possible location for double, and that's over there. But that makes the least amount of sense to me for doubles because they're definitely not going to get popped at the same time. There's nothing on this other side other than this gold storage, so there's going to be no pathing directly through there. They're definitely going to set them off one at a time, no matter which way they're coming from. So I'm just going to totally discount that and assume that's not where either one of those are. And to be honest, I don't even think there's a double pair there. My best guess is there's a double pair there, and then maybe like one there, and then one somewhere in here as well. Just something stupid like that. Pretty inefficient. So that's why I think I can hog this. Even though there are a lot of voids that can hold doubles, I just don't think any of them will do it efficiently. So here's my plan based on that scout. I want to lure the clan castle, and I want to kill them up here on the north because that's where I'm going to push in from to take out the AQ. But this archer tower is going to be cramping my style. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop 2 balloons on him, take that sucker out. This AD barely has range on the archer tower, so it won't start firing until they're already on top of them. So that should definitely do the job unless there's multiple air traps up there. At that point, I'm going to distract some of this point defense down here with the giants, and I'm going to send in 3 hogs from a little bit of an angle over here to take out this archer tower. This expo, the archer tower, even this wizard tower, and this cannon are all going to have range on this giant, so they're going to be attacking it. These 3 hogs are going to have a few seconds. All it's going to take is 3 seconds for them to take down this guy. They'll take him down and then drift over a little bit towards this wizard tower. If there is a big bomb in here, they're going to pop it. So a double threat will be eliminated. And even if there's one like a stupid positioning over here, they'll pop that as well. That will probably only get me just a fraction of the lure because they're only just going to be barely in there. So then I'm also going to drop another giant up here to finish the lure, and just come down here and just hang out. And if I need, maybe one more hog. At that point, I'll have the full lure, and I will anchor up here with a archer over here. I'll have the room now, Since this AT will be down, I've got a clan castle full of a couple witches and a wizard and a few barbs. They should be enough by themselves to take out the archer tower. Maybe I'll drop my archer queen depending on what the composition there is. While that's going on, once I feel like the tide is going my way, I'm going to drop a golem right down here. Come in here, I'm going to wall breaker this. As soon as these two cannons start focusing in on my golem, I'm going to drop a few more wizards, just two wizards. I'm going to make myself a nice little funnel by taking out these buildings here. And then my Barb King is going down as well. My Archer Queen may already be down. They'll have pushed in. They're going to start taking out these garbage buildings. And the next closest thing for them is going to be this high HP elixir storage. So they're going to push into here. This Archer Queen is going to have already jumped over the wall to come get my Golem. And my Barb King is going to come in and take her out. So now the Hogs. I'm assuming at this point that all these buildings are going to be down. Hopefully maybe like a bomb popped, and hoping for a Tesla going down as well. My Hogs, I'm going to push in from this side over here. I think this is the side that my kill squad is going to need the most protection from. If all goes well and these buildings all go down, the biggest threat to my Archer Queen still is going to be this Expo, so I want to get to it quickly if I can. So I'm going to try to come in from this side, two-finger drop on these two defenses, and I'll have 4 heal spells since I didn't have to use a jump. And they'll be, I'm assuming, something like this. But, you know, you can never predict the heals too much. You just have to kind of go with the flow and see where your Hogs go. It's good to be planning ahead a little bit and have general ideas for where they're going to be, but you know, you got to go with the flow. I definitely want to pre-heal down over these 2 voids just in case one of them contains a giant bomb, and then you know, over this Expo for sure. That's a high HP building. It's going to take a while to go down, and if all these Teslas are right there, then that's going to be a lot of damage coming in. Same over here with the Tesla over here and this Expo over here. So that's the plan, you guys. I'm hoping this works. After all that goes down, I should hopefully have like 1 or 2 more wizards that I'll be able to maybe drop in as my attack is proceeding, help with cleanup. Hopefully I can keep my AQ alive and enough Hogs alive to get me 100%. So, alright, I'll check back with you guys after I attack. Alright, you guys, I just did my attack. Let's go ahead and watch the replay here, and we'll see how it compares to my pre-attack scout and how it all worked out here. So, starts off perfectly. I got the 2 balloons going down. They do their job. The wall breakers sneak through before the cannons can get a beat on them. And I actually get a partial lure there from those balloons. I didn't even consider that. Misdropped a couple of Hogs there, and while I did get a defense for it, that weak AT over there, I really wanted another Hog in that other pack to push through and check for a potential giant bomb there. So I'm a little bit nervous at this point because I haven't popped any bombs. I'm not sure what's going on, but got to continue with the plan. Archer for an anchor. Here comes the kill squad. Dragons, no problem. Distracted very easily by all those skeletons. I know I can take this down pretty piece of cake. As soon as the dragon goes down, my golem is going to go down. With that wall already open, he's only got one place to go. Funnel goes up, then there goes the Barb King. So all of my heroes and my kill squad going into that chamber nicely. My BK aggro's on immediately to the enemy Archer Queen. She goes down. Still haven't popped any big bombs, so still kind of nervous. But my kill squad's doing great work. Golem's still tanking. Hogs come down right where I was planning on putting them down. And here's where it changes just a little bit here as well. There wasn't a Tesla in one of those spots where I thought there would be, but there wasn't a bomb either. So I'm just doing the best I can, keeping the heal spells up and running. There's the other Tesla down over by that air defense. So at this point, I'm like, okay, where the hell are the giant bombs? I got to assume they're in that void right there. So I've got that heal right there coming out of it. That's why that's a bad place for a double giant bomb. That's why I took out that archer tower. And then you can see my kill squad, those little archers over there, popping those other double giant bombs. And that's why that is a really bad place for a double giant bomb. All the places on this base that I was looking at potential double giant bombs just did not look effective to me. So even when one of them caught me off guard with its location, it still didn't really affect my attack at all, just because it's in a bad spot. And yes, I did get a little bit lucky that my kill squad was able to come from that direction, but I guess that was part luck, part planning. So. And plenty of troops, as you can see. I just got a ton of DPS left. Look, my golem didn't even break. I'm not sure how that happened. But yeah, just wrecked that base. So my scout was a little bit off, but still a sound plan, I think, and came through with the 3-star in the end. So there you go, guys. That was my first attack from War 110. Hope you liked the video. Kind of fun doing it this way. I think I'll maybe do it this way a little more often, where I'm doing the breakdowns blind, and then we just see how it works out. So until next time, you guys, this is Turin56 saying keep on clashing.